Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. I've got the brand new Eflite 1.2 meter Thunderbolt Razorback. Of course, recently just came out. This was the first warbird I wanted to get when I first got into this hobby, and Horizon discontinued it like a month or two before I was going to purchase it. So when I saw this get re-released, I was pretty excited, on the list right away, and we're going to put it up tonight. Maiden flight. I'm also using my IX14 transmitter. Not the first flight on this, but one of the first. Not sure how well the screen is going to show up here. The only complaint I have about it is with my sunglasses, which are prescription. Sometimes I have a hard time seeing it. A lot easier for me to read it or look at it in the clouds. But a lot of neat features. One of them being you can touch a button. If you set it up as such,
flaps up,
and it'll tell you where the position is. Pretty handy for me. If you've watched my channel at all, you know I have a propensity to leave the flaps down. So we're gonna give this a run.
take off flaps.
The only concern I have is, and I've seen people have the CG farther aft of what the manual calls for. I'm flying a 3S for starters, 3200 RC batteries, all the way forward. On the manufacturer settings, it's a bit tail heavy, but I know some channels have said flying this at like 80 millimeters back, and I think this is like 60, 63 or 65 plus or minus 3, so kind of a difference there. Not sure taxi wise or how much P factor we're going to be dealing with, but not much wind today. A little bit to the west, variabling between northwest and southwest, but very light. So here we go. Try to do a slow roll out here.
Medium. Gear up.
Whoa.
ESC 10.7 volts.
I think it is definitely tail heavy. I'm in safe. That's feeling rather pitchy. Seems like it wants to climb, but again, that could be
Mid-race.
tail heaviness.
ESC 10.6 volts.
I am not in safe.
Experience mode. Experience mode. Safe mode.
Alright, well, this is going to be interesting. I don't believe I have safe. I checked this earlier. Yeah, I don't have safe. Okay, folks. It's been a long time since I've been forced to do a non-safe landing. I had tested this out of the box. It worked. I don't know why I don't have safe right now. Right, I guess I better start practicing approaches. Thankfully I don't have to deal with the sun on this.
Gear down.
Be a lie if I say I'm not nervous. Not only am I doing a non-safe approach, but I think the plane's tail heavy.
30 seconds. ESC 10.7 volts.
And we're gonna have to bring it down here pretty quickly.
ESC 10.7 volts. Take off. Landing flaps. Medium.
Here goes nothing. I would hit the only thing that's it. Other than that, wow, not bad. See if we did much. Now there's a small dent, of course, right away because I hit the one thing I could possibly hit here. What are the odds? But all things considered, I'll take that. That big wing really helped me land this thing. Floated right in. But I have no idea why I don't have safe.
Experience mode. Safe mode.
I had tested this before we went. It worked. I have AS3X, but I don't have safe. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for today with this. I'm down in one piece with the tail heavy plane without safe. And not a bad landing, all things considered. Oh. Whew. Well, there you have it, YouTube. That's what you do maiden flights for. That's why you check things. But I checked this dang thing, and I'm befuddled as to why I don't have safe on right now. I set it all up. Checked it last night. Not sure. Okay, YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Mark with Ultimate RC. Like and subscribe. Hey YouTube, we're going to do a second flight here from the Maiden on this, and one of the things was, so I fixed hopefully both of my problems on my transmitter, which I think you guys can see perfectly, but my sunglasses are horrible with this. My safe switch was inhibited. Now why it didn't save last night, I'm not sure. Maybe I shut it off before exiting out of the model, I'm not sure. But I've got that fixed. It's working. I just checked it. The other thing I've done is I took a 1S300 milliamp battery, and I've got it stuck there all the way forward next to my 3200 or 3300 RC battery, and that almost gets me to neutral on the back balancing point. Again, I know people are flying this farther back, so maybe that'll be enough for this to fly a lot better. Hopefully I don't have any more adventures with non-safe landings until I'm somewhere, or at least not with brand new planes. I mean, I got some beat up planes that I've been meaning to like try to practice that stuff this summer, but you don't do that on a Maiden with a Warbird. That turns out to be tail heavy. Not sure how I got it down, but I did. All right, take off flaps. Very little wind, if any. Let's see if I can get another relatively nice takeoff like I did before.
Medium.
That already feels a fair amount better. Trying to correct some, get it trimmed up a little bit better here.
Medium. Take flaps up. Medium.
All right. See what we can do with this. Again, this is just 3S on this plane. 4S capable. Probably flies better on 4S from what I've seen, but it's not bad on 3S, and that's where I wanted to start. Sorry about the sun, folks. That's about 60% throttle. That's not bad. Let's come in full. I may have to play with the elevator settings a little bit. I wasn't sure last night when I set it up if I had it level or not. Definitely fighting some climb on it. We'll pull out of safe again here.
Experience mode. Medium. Medium. Medium.
Nice wing over, or hammerhead, or what you want to call that. There's probably multiple names for that. Roll rate's not bad. Flying over the sun again.
Safe mode.
Alright, we're going to practice some safe landings. Let's see what's better, other than crashing into the one piece of wood sticking out of the next to the road, other than a fire hydrant down there. Again, I shouldn't complain considering the situation.
30 seconds.
Alright.
Flaps up. Take off flaps. Gear down.
Ooh, that was a balloon. I think they're gonna... Book doesn't have any elevator correction for flaps. I think I'll be adding that. That was a pretty good balloon there.
Medium.
We'll do full.
Landing flaps.
Coming in high. Of course, my landing turned out to be pretty good that way anyways.
Medium.
Settled in pretty nicely.
Gear up. ESC 10.4 volts. Take off flaps.
All right.
Take off gear down. Take off flaps and landing flaps.
This will be to a stop.
Medium.
Not bad. She gets a little squirrely once the tail really goes down. But general tendencies right after it lands is pretty good. It's just that last part. Doesn't look like I busted anything. Put her back up on the runway here. All right. Well, all in all, not bad. Flew better with that extra weight. I think it could use even a little bit more, so it'll be interesting with 44 or with a 4S. Horizon was selling this, at least if so. I'm a elite member with Horizon because I buy way too much stuff from them, and the deal was for elite members. If you bought this plane once they announced it for a certain period of time, you got 50% off a 4S 3200. Which now I understand why they were doing that, because that's probably where it flies best with that much weight in it. I don't have that size battery, and it turns out I didn't ever get the 50% off coupon, and so they gave me bonus points as credit instead, which I can go buy the battery anytime. But my 4S's are 2200, so it'll be interesting to see. I don't think they're that much heavier than those 3S 3300s, but I think every little bit is going to help with this plane. Still pretty nice flying. Got some other things I want to get up in the air, so I think this is going to be the last flight tonight. So again, thanks for watching, YouTube. Mark with Ultimate RC. Like and subscribe.